Welcome back to the Less Doing Podcast. I'm Ari Meisel, and I teach entrepreneurs how to become more replaceable. That's right, replaceable. I often talk about the idea of being irreplaceable as a bad thing. It causes a lot of confusion, a lot of hectic comments on Facebook and social media, but we do not want you to be irreplaceable. If you're irreplaceable, you're stuck. And if you're stuck, your business is stuck, as well as everybody else that you deal with. If we strive to make ourselves as replaceable as possible, then we can grow. If you think about it, just basically, if you're doing a whole bunch of things on a given basis, you can't do new things unless you stop doing the old things. And that's what growth is really about. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Today, I want to talk about the morning routine, because I call BS on the morning routine. It's okay. Take a breath. Honestly, I don't want to knock the morning routine per se. And actually, I'm cited in my friend Hal Elrod's book, The Miracle Morning for Entrepreneurs. Hal created this entire movement of creating this routine for the mornings that will light up your day and make everything better in your life. And he's created a book called The Miracle Morning for Entrepreneurs, in which I am cited. But people put so much emphasis on it, and it's like if you don't have a morning routine, there's no way that you're going to be successful. And I really hate that. So there's nothing wrong with having a morning routine per se, but I think that we've gotten to this place now where if you don't have a morning routine, it's like you might as well just go back to sleep for the rest of the day. And I couldn't disagree with that anymore. I have 4 kids, 7 and under. So my morning routine is one of the 4 of them waking me up and then sort of stumbling out of bed and making breakfast and lunch for people and shuffling kids around and taking kids to school. That's my, quote unquote morning routine. But if anything, it invigorates me because there's so much activity so quickly in such a short amount of time, and it launches me into my day. I do have a night routine, which I'll talk about. But the thing is that setting an alarm is easy. It's what you do after that determines your productivity. So just getting up early is not what it's going to take to make you successful. And quite honestly, doing what other people do to be successful is not what's going to make you successful either. What you can learn from other people who are successful is the way that they think. So as I said, for me, I don't have a morning routine, but at night I do. And it involves sorting all of my ideas that I've captured throughout the day. We have an extensive method that we teach around idea capture. So at sometime in the night, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night, after putting all the kids to bed, hanging out, having a nice, relaxing time, I get to sort through all of the ideas for the day and put things into motion, whether I'm assigning it to a virtual assistant or giving it off to someone on my team or something that I want to read and become more knowledgeable about. And then typically I will work out around 9:30, 10 o'clock, or even 11 o'clock at night. And for me, working out is either boxing or running. Nothing makes me happier than going for a long run at night when everybody else is settling in to go to sleep or Netflix and chill. So when you think about organizing your day or developing a routine, you want to think about a singular priority during a specific time. Because when you make something a priority, then you make the time for it. And having too many priorities, which is crazy anyway, because the word priority in itself should be singular. If you have too many priorities, it's a surefire way to get your brain to do none of them. Because you get into this mode where you tell yourself that you're so swamped that everything's a priority, everything's a fire. That's no longer an excuse. And that feels really good. You choose what you're going to do with the time. You choose the thing that you're going to do with your time. Because if you don't choose, someone or something will choose for you. Now, if you like what you heard, you should check out my Medium article that I wrote on this topic more extensively. It's called I Call BS on the Morning Routine. And make sure to check out our free Facebook group, The Replaceable Founder. Lastly, if you like what you're hearing here on the Less Doing podcast, please subscribe on iTunes or anywhere else where you're listening to podcasts and leave us a review, because that lets us know that we're doing the right thing. And if it's not, it lets us get the feedback so that we can do it better. Make it an effective day.